Welcome. It's Andrew, one of the people behind the Beer Guide. We're talking about Alberta right now, so that's your guide that you'll want to find and get. Today we're going to talk about Alley Cat. This brewery started in 1995 in Edmonton, and they're making fantastic beer. This beer is their Scona Gold Kölsch, as you can see. Fun fact, it won a Canadian Brewing Award in 2015 for the Beer of the Year. And I like Kölsch. Kölsch is it's a very difficult style to do. You need to have your water just right. And you really can't hide anything in your beer. It's a very clean style when done properly. For the first beer of the day, it's one of my go-to. I've just been doing emails for like 5 hours straight. So I'm like, yeah, let's get a beer. So I put this in a Kölsch-esque type of glass, just straight-sided round glass. Just a beautiful, beautiful beer. Look at it in the color and the light there. Just clean. The right amount of that biscuity malt sweetness, the tiniest amount of bittering just to balance. It's a very well balanced beer. This is just this is such a good beer. And when I first got into beer, this was still a good beer. And then you get distracted. You discover hops and you discover, big and boozy and barrel aged and sours and all these other things and styles. But one of the beers I continue to come back to again and again is the Scona Gold Kölsch, because it's just, national level BJCP's voting this beer, Canadian Beer of the Year, is a big deal. Of all the beers, this was the one that, came on top. Another fun fact about Alley Cat, underneath their cap, they have, almost like the 8 ball. So before you open it, just say something like, "Hey, is that girl gonna kiss me tonight?" Or "Am I gonna get you into beers?" Whatever it is, right? And whatever it may be, you might get a little answer. So that's kind of fun. Another fun thing about Alley Cat, they're located in the industrial area of Edmonton, so not as fun. But the whole 99th Street corridor on the south side of Edmonton is starting to develop a lot more breweries. So if you're watching this video as it's new, or if you're watching this in the future, from when it's recorded in 2019 and above and beyond, there are a lot more breweries that are opening along that strip, which is pretty exciting. These guys also were always known as only a manufacturing facility. So you could go in and buy retail, you get your off sales, and only do samples unless it was for special events and things like that. And even then it was very difficult. So they recently, in spring of 2018, they applied for their lounge license, which means they can pour pints or 12-ounce beers or bigger. I recommend them, their products across Alberta. Check out their tap room, it's pretty cool. Again, you can get some merchandise, off sales, all that stuff. And then they do a rotating Dragon series, maybe we'll review one of those soon. Some double IPAs that come out every couple months. So there's Alley Cat. Cheers.